couple of reasons why it's worth traveling over to the silver mine by the Jawbone. Not only can you get Queen Reaper venom here, a butt ton of silver, and acquire yourself some scorpion pets, but it's also a fairly easy dungeon to go spend your skeleton keys at, as well as you gather all this fun stuff upon your way. I do advise bringing some venom cure-alls or some set potions because it can get kind of nasty in there. Lots of relic hunters have been added, lots of people, so if you want you can even get some god souls here if you bring a god tool, some hides. Lots of stone here if you want to get stone. We're going to go adventure through some of the changes in Age of War Chapter 2. I'll harvest and probably drop some of the stuff as I won't be doing this in creative mode. I've got this level of build on me. I've got an axe, a shield that you can also acquire from this place. It's a nice little heat resistant shield. I will probably forget to use it just as a pre-warning. Lots of silver outside, but as we go in, we notice some changes. I also enjoy bringing a torch to some of these places because it can get kind of dark. We may or may not find the stories hidden about the place, but now we'll find relic hunters. So there are definitely a few changes to be had, and it could get kind of crazy in here. If you do die, you will just respawn back here, so that's fun. I'm going to exit creative mode and start the dungeon. Running this way, we'll take out these guys first, I think. I'd say be able to tame them by knocking them out and dragging them back through the dungeon exit. I have not tried. They're going to drop you some fun relic hunter gear. The type of things you'd expect a relic hunter to drop. Here's a book here, but we'll come back to read that after we've slun our slays. Oh, yeah, okay, bitch. No match for my Axe of the Gate Guardian. They usually drop a Heart of a Hero and also have a chance of them dropping Silent Legion armor. They didn't that time, but the Heart of the Hero you can eat to cure corruption. I also have some decent heals with me. Let's read this guy. Remember, we are not, I repeat, not digging towards the southwest. Get that into your thick skulls, you cretins. If you do, I'll throw you in there myself. Fair warning, bruh. I don't think there's been particularly any other changes with like loot added anywhere here. So we'll move on to the next section. Here's another guy we can slay. Gonna end up with a bunch of kopeshes. Another book, let's read. I never thought I would see this much silver in my entire life. This place is a gold mine. Well, obviously it's not. It's a silver mine. Who cares? It's not like anyone is going to read this journal. I don't even know why I'm writing it. Khan has gone back to Sepermeru to find us more explosives to dig deeper as he believes the vein stretches further down into the mountain. If we dig much further, we'll end up in the wine cellar. The less said about that place, the better. Really, Khan already blocked the way to it by collapsing the tunnel there. Whatever darkness lurks in that place is not something I care to think about. Instead, we are making progress towards the west, following a promising vein downwards. Little hint about the wine cellar dungeon in Sepermeru if you hadn't already found it. And nothing that way. Lots of nodes everywhere. Another dude. Bye. Look with your pikey life. It's not too dark in here. Like you can get by with all these lights and things about and actually use a shield. But in fairness, I won't remember. You can hack all these guys up for your Ica and your chitin, whatever. Probably don't need a taxidermed lion that weighs a bazillion pounds. You can drop your kopeshes or dismantle them if you please. This particular spot right here is not only got a bunch of silver nodes, but all of these rocks are mineable. So you can end up, especially with oils of bounty on a pick, with just a lot of stone. And I don't have any form of like good harvesting on, as you've seen at the beginning. But it's a great place to come spend your oil time because you just keep hitting. You get the point. I'm not going to hit it all. Scorpions everywhere. Feel free to bring a thrall. It's not too crazy in here for a thrall. Oh, some skeletons. Didn't know they added them. Makes sense. Get our skeleton loot. Bunch of coal, bunch of iron. Again, excellent place for you to spend your oils. I'm assuming you may even be able to find some like other types of treasure about that they've added. Definitely, well, keep your eyes peeled and don't get caught in a clusterfuck of these guys. Okay, we seem to have a brute boss here. I'm not sure which one he is yet, whether he is the executioner or whether he is actually the brute, and we could get a predatory blade. Right here would be a great place to potentially use your shield. You guys, I really just want to take out this like stunlocky fuck. There we go. I don't really like the attack with the shield is another reason why I don't use it. Plus it uses a lot more stamina and I feel like I'd be better tanking. It would appear that I still get effects from Sandstorm here. Maybe. I'm getting the lighten from the Sandstorm anyway. Ah, press some wrong buttons, trying to die. But it's okay, he died first. Oh, we got some wraps, a curved slayer, nothing that I was expecting to get, so I'm not sure who he is. I'm guessing still the executioner. Maybe they've dropped new things there. Pack him up and you'll likely get some demon blood. No demon blood for us. If you're not in battle, you can use bandages. It's a lot cheaper, but also a lot slower. And things like demon blood sausages are actually pretty decent heals. If you look in your stats, 7 points of healing with the sated. It's nice they drop that. They've definitely made skeletons way more worth killing. I am the last one. I'm writing this in case anyone should find this. Don't go any further. We managed to retreat back to this part of the cave. The scorpions seem unwilling to leave their den, at least for the time being. Don't go in there. The monster is still there. Me and the rest of the survivors are leaving. Sod the silver. We've been warned. I wish these pics were picker-upable. I think that would be cool. A cool little addition. Going to check. Yep, there's another skeleton. This place used to be fairly free of baddies apart from a couple of scorpions, so it hasn't made it particularly that much harder. Although in saying that, I am wearing pretty decent armor. This crystal is not mineable, which I think is a bit silly. I think that should be mineable crystal. Did we miss anything over here? I don't think we did. But the crystal is a nice marker for the way that you are to head just down here. There's a couple of bosses down here so you can get some keys. And a fun thing to note is you can now actually just jump down the side. It used to be an invisible wall here. That is no longer an invisible wall. And another fun addition is they've added some brimstone in here. So jump down, you can't climb back up. Or hold on, so take that slowly. But all of this is now brimstone. The nodes on the ground are rock. But a nice little addition of some extra brimstone. Then we do have the boss scorpion here who's been added back. If you have a shield, he is quite nice, especially if you have a thrall, because you can kind of just tank them while they attack, like so. And as you generate so much stamina back, it's really easy to do this while your thrall attacks them. Or if you happen to have a reactive shield of some sort, they will slowly start bleeding. Like Blackberry's Fury, Blackberry's, I can't even say it. They also happen to poison, which is nice. They sunder, poison, do all the good things. I also poison, which is annoying. Which is why we bought the scent antidotes. But we'll poison him up a bit. You can also bring some daggers and quickly apply bleed, which is a nice way to take them down. A bit quicker than a pike or an axe, which also apply bleed. Daggers also do make it easier to flip away a lot easier, and you can, well, you used to be able to stun lock them, you may still be able to. But with decent armor, these guys aren't too bad. I could actually like take advantage of my glutton for punishment, but Don't forget to hack him up and get your skeleton key. Once upon a time, he had a box located here, but it is no longer. You have to venture further in. We would have been getting a lot of silver if I could have been bothered hitting all the silver nodes, but you do get the idea as I'm running past of all of these are mineable. I like to take out the side scorpions before getting to the main guy. Well, I should say main girl. This one definitely is a main girl. I misgender everything like kind of on purpose, but this one's definitely a girl. She's the scorpion queen. She's a bit of a dick. She hurts a lot harder than the other one and has a lot of health. You can use stuff like bows and arrows and thralls, again, to take her down a bit quicker. Ooh, hello. I should probably heal. Whoa, look, love. I didn't mean to roll into her. It will take you a sweet minute if you like myself and do everything without a thrall, like a fool. Bringing a bear is kind of alright though, because they can just kind of tank her while you do most of the work, and then you can put a lot of stuff in the bear's pockets, so then you don't have as much taking up room in your pocket. So this place is a great place to bring a bearer. I have a separate guide on where to find all the bearers. you would like to tame them, although apparently you can get them a lot from purge rewards. I haven't been bothered doing a lot of purges yet, although some of those videos are coming up. And apply new poison, maybe heal a little bit. Feeling spicy. Did that a little bit close, could have wrecked me heal. Bleed and poison definitely make this process go a bunch quicker, as well as Sunder, obviously, because the more Sunder they have, the less armor they have. Definitely could have picked a better weapon to put my poison on. Some different daggers are really nice because they attack really quickly, so you can apply the poison and the bleed quite quickly. I just like warhammers and axes, to be honest. I do enjoy daggers, but a little bit less now. They make me choose to be agility all the time. And they'd probably poison out. We get ourselves the Scorpion Ward and the key, hack them up, and we get a chance of getting some Scorpion baby eggs, as well as the Reaper poison glands that you use to make the Scorpion poison. I highly advise having something like Careful Harvest, or at least Efficient Harvest, because if it procs an Efficient Harvest and you get the eggs, you're going to end up with like 100 eggs. But the Careful Harvest if you want the poison from her, because you are more likely to get a butt ton. That time we got 0 babies, but other times you can get all of the babies. Make your way up towards the big fancy green door. The loot boxes now look a little different, so they're easier to differentiate between. We had 7 keys. They also have a fun thing of dropping extra loot in here compared to, although that drops the loot bag after doing that, kind of annoying. But yeah, a lot of the other boxes don't have this extra stuff in them in the dungeons. And I just got 10 dragon powder, so that's definitely worthy. Some treasure, some lotus, black dragon pike. That's pretty nice. I don't like that it does that. So all in all, we ended up with some really nice loot out of here, some fragments, random relic hunter stuff, and then you essentially have to click this to learn the recipes for the queen venom and then leave through this door, and that will lead you back to the entrance. And that's the Scorpion Queen dungeon, Silvermine dungeon. It's really easy, as I just demonstrated. Only takes about probably 10 minutes. I've been maybe less. I took it slowly, pottering around the edges. If you're farming, obviously it's going to take a little longer, but very doable even without OP armor, and worth adventuring in just to get the Scorpion Queen venom alone, because it's just a bit better than the other one. And the chance of getting the Scorpion babies, they're quite a nice base defense because you can get a lot of them. You tame them with demon blood, so it's really easy to get graders. They like to knock stuff off things, so it's, yeah, like I said, great base defense. If you found this information informative, smash that like button. If you're not already, consider subscribing, share this content around, help your friends get good. And until next time, I hope you have an excellent day, evening, night, morning, whatever it may be, wherever you may be. Have a good one.